IFBB Pro and animal sponsored athlete. I played college football in the States at the University of Rhode Island on a football scholarship. I'm more into the weightlifting side of the sport than I was the actual sport. I didn't even enjoy the sport that much. Bodybuilding was always something I was into, so I approached a couple guys I knew who did bodybuild after I was done football, and they kind of pointed me in the right direction. I'm more of a volume guy. When I played sports, obviously it was about max power, max effort, but I got into more volume training when I got into bodybuilding. And I just found that it worked better for me because I could use a lesser weight and get more blood to the area and just have a fuller look to my body as opposed to just being some guy who goes around and throws max weights and usually ends up getting injured pretty easily. So I think there comes to a point where once you begin, you kind of have to push yourself in order to break through plateaus and kind of really wake up your body to the concept of growing past what it really wants to. And I think more importantly than the fact of you having to constantly be lifting more weight is like people really don't get how much you have to feed the body in order for it to grow. So your diet has to be there as well. If you want to grow and you want to reach your potential and give your body what it needs to recover from how hard you're pushing it, you're going to need supplements like this. I think Animal works for anyone who's dedicated to working out and staying as healthy as they can. I think it's more about the lifestyle of Animal and like being dedicated to something and being a part of something not many people can identify with. When I wake up in the morning, I have Animal Pack. Animal Pack got everything you need in it. It's got antioxidants in it. It's got obviously vitamins and BCAAs and whatnot. So I mean, you can't beat that in terms of getting your body going for the day and giving it what it needs. I also take my one Animal Flex. At big guys who push a lot of weight, it's important for us to keep the joints healthy and everything lubricated, right? So even a product like Animal Flex is, you take it twice a day or once a day, depending on your needs, and you're set. When it comes to Animal Stack, it's always important when you're working out to keep free testosterone levels high and keep yourself ready to grow all the time. So I take that before workouts just to stimulate the growth process. Animal Rage is probably the only pre-workout product I've ever tried that doesn't make me jittery or make me anxious or I feel kind of smooth, and it's like a sustained energy. It's not really up and down, peaks and valleys. So everything's kind of condensed into before I work out. And later on in the day, I mean, if I'm dieting or if I'm putting myself through a really intense session of training in the sense that I might be going a little harder that couple weeks or whatever, I'll take another Animal Pack at night. If you want to take your health seriously and take your nutrition seriously, you're going to need to do that to grow, right? So someone who gets up every day and eats the same 6 meals and hits the gym for the same amount of time and hits their cardio and is dedicated to their life, I think that's what brings everyone together because everyone's they're on the same plane in terms of the way they approach their life and the way they approach their training. Anybody who's looking to get that all in one shot and take care of themselves like they should in order to facilitate growth and recovery, you can't beat it.